Hey everyone, so I'm back with another video, and this time I want to talk to you a little bit about the judging part of cosplay contests and some of the things that judges will be looking for when you enter. So I do want to start by saying that these are only a few things judges look for. They look for all kinds of different things depending on if you're entering a skit or if you're entering craftsmanship or anything like that. These are just more so in the sense of the craftsmanship category, and my knowledge is strictly based on what I looked for as a judge and what my costumes were inspected for when I used to enter competitions myself. But hopefully by sharing what little bit I do know from being a judge myself, and also, as I already said, competing, my cat is being a brat, so he may pop up here and there, but hopefully sharing what I do know will help you guys if you are considering entering a competition on your own. So one of the first and biggest things that judges are going to look for is the accuracy of your character. Is it something recognizable as that specific character? There are tons of fan arts online of characters reimagined in different styles of clothing, and even Pokemon in human versions and things like that. As long as your costume is as accurate to the original work or the fan art as much as possible and is easily recognizable as the character you're going for, the judges are really going to enjoy it. Another thing that judges are going to look for are the details in your cosplay. So if you are someone who takes a costume and just from A to Z makes it absolutely identical to the anime or comic character or video game, that's totally fine. But if you are someone who likes to go in and add some extra details to make the costume a little bit fancier or just make it a little more to your taste or to your aesthetic, that's also fine. Just know that when you choose to add extra details, you need to make sure that they're done correctly. Oh, kitty. He's being a brat. Yeah, he needs a lot of attention. Oh my goodness. Hello. Yes. Okay. Can I continue with my video? Yeah? Okay, thank you. So what I mean by that is if you decide to do that extra beading work, you have to make sure that beading work looks nice. If you decide to do some extra painting or add some little designs here on the back pleat or something like that, it needs to be done well. If the painting is messy or if the beadwork is messy, the judges are gonna notice. And even though it's an extra addition to the costume versus what was not primarily there, if it's done messy, it brings down the whole look of your costume and the judges are going to notice that. So that kind of adds to the phrase devil is in the details. Not only can they be difficult and not only can they add to your cosplay and take it to that next level, if done incorrectly, additional details and extra little flourishes here and there can definitely bring down your costume in a competition. Another thing judges look for is the quality of your costume. And when I say quality, I don't mean the most expensive fabrics or materials out there. I just mean the finishings. Are your hems done? Are your seams ironed? Is there fraying and threads coming off of this costume? Is your jacket lined? Is the tailoring right to your body? Things like that. You want your costume, if you're entering a competition, and again, this is mostly geared towards the craftsmanship category, but you want it to look as professionally made as possible. So even the smallest little thing of folding up and doing a double rolled hem to hide those seams makes the world of a difference when the judges start checking. Because honestly, if your costume starts falling apart before you can even get it judged or while you're getting it judged, it's not going to stand out in the right kind of way. Now, the last thing I want to touch on that judges may take into consideration when judging you is your stage presence. A lot of people choose to do skits with their friends or skits by themselves, and that's super awesome. That's fun for everyone to watch. But for those of you who just like to do walk-ons and pose for pictures, just try to have as much confidence as you can when you walk out. If you're playing a shy, mousy character, act like that when you walk out. Make the character your own, as I'm trying to say. You want to embody the character and their personality as much as possible, because for those few short minutes or seconds, you are putting on a show for the audience and for the judges. So if you're dressed as some sexy, confident villain or whatever, you need to show those judges what you can do. If you're dressed as someone who's a little more quiet and timid and you know, things like that. Kind of practice before you go on stage how you want to present yourself, how you want to show off your costume so that everything you have to show them is shown off within those few minutes, because that's all you're going to get for the audience is those few minutes. And while most costume contests have a pre-judging, sometimes they don't, and that's all that you're going to get with the judges as well. So they need to see everything you want them to see. So yeah, that's all the advice that I have right now for you guys in terms of judging at cosplay competitions and what judges look for. Again, it's only based off of my knowledge from a time when I used to judge. I haven't done it in a while. It was pretty stressful because there are always those people who don't win who end up confronting you afterwards and just things like that, because I kind of am the person who would want to give everybody some kind of something just for having the guts to get up on the stage. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work out like that. I do want to finish this video off by saying that cosplay competitions do not equate your value as a cosplayer. Whether you never enter a competition ever, or never win anything, or enter and don't win, don't let it make you feel bad about yourself as a cosplayer. As long as you are having fun in this hobby and doing the best that you can with each costume that you make and always striving to learn something new, there's really no wrong way to go about cosplaying. You have people who are, everything they do is about competing and winning, and then you have people who just go to conventions to have fun, who just cosplay to have fun. There's no wrong way to do it, and there's no way that makes you better than somebody else. In the end, just have fun with it and enjoy your own cosplaying your own way. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.